I'm Sylvia from Vintage Kitchen Vixen, where I share tips for simple living, creating memorable gatherings, and preparing wholesome and traditional recipes with a vintage twist. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Genoise sponge cake. But before I hop into it, if you are new here, I do this thing called silent film mode. And if you like what you see today, I really hope you hit subscribe and that bell notification so that you never miss an episode of the kitchen. And if you are coming back to the kitchen, thanks for joining me for another demo video today. I hope you all hit the like button, leave a comment if you feel so inclined, and share this video on social media. But that's enough of me talking for now. We're getting into silent film mode right now. Alright, so that's how you make a Genoise sponge cake. Really easy, right? I mean, all you need are 4 ingredients, and really all you need are 3 ingredients. You don't even need the butter, but the butter adds flavor. Because this recipe only relies on eggs as a leavener, you're going to have a thinner cake than you would with something that uses a chemical leavener like baking powder or baking soda. But I really like using Genoise when I make layer cakes, and if you end up watching that video, you'll notice that I kind of reused my Genoise part of that because not everybody wants to make a layer cake, and Genoise is one of my favorite cake bases to go to, so I thought it would be worth reusing that material to make a new video all about Genoise. So, you know, my hair is different, but my dress is the same, and I also put an undershirt on today because back when I filmed that video, my husband did not tell me, hey, like, you should pull your dress up, and no, why would he? He thought it was very entertaining, and meanwhile I'm like looking at the photos in the video and like complete horror, like, oh my gosh, like, why didn't you tell me? So I apologized for that. I have since fixed that, and I'm a lot more mindful, and I don't rely on my husband. I look in the mirror now before I shoot. Anyhow, so yeah, you need eggs, you need flour, sugar, and I like using like an organic raw sugar when I'm baking, just because it's a little bit less refined, not much, but I like using sugar, and you need that with the eggs to get that ribbon stage. By the way, to get that ribbon stage, it really helps when you warm up your eggs and sugar together, because warming up the eggs makes it easier for them to build up a volume. So if you want to learn more about egg theory and how they work in baking and in cooking, I do have a video that's all about egg theory. It's kind of like a culinary class on eggs and their importance and how they work. So check that out. I'll have the link in the description below. So in case you didn't know, I already said that Genoise is a sponge cake, but it originates from Italy, from Genoa. So Genoa, Genoise. Even though it derives from Italy, it's used a lot in French pastries, just because it makes such a perfect base for so many different recipes. It's often baked into a sheet. So you just grease like a cookie sheet really well, or something with higher sides, and you just grease that really well, and you can have like a nice rectangular sheet cake with the Genoise, and you can use it to make jelly rolls or to make bûche de Noël, which is like a Christmas Yule log. You can use it to make a Jaffa cake, you can use it to make tiramisu, you can pipe it and make lady fingers. So there are a lot of different ways that you can use a Genoise cake, which is why I really wanted to make this recipe video today. Now, the thing about Genoise that I want you to keep in mind is that it does get dry. It's not as moist as other cakes are. And for that reason, it does really well with syrups. So whenever I'm making a Genoise, it's an opportunity for me to flavor it with different syrups. So I have a video all about making your own simple syrups. In the video, I make a strawberry simple syrup, but I just kind of teach you how to make a simple syrup so you can go nuts and make whatever flavor simple syrup that you want. You can also use liqueur if you don't want to use a syrup, but I like using both. Why not put liqueur in your syrup, which is what I do with my strawberry syrup. So that video is below. And from there, you can fill it with jam, you can fill it with whipped cream, buttercream, pastry cream, you can fill it with a whipped ganache. You can also add cocoa powder if you want to make a chocolate Genoise sponge cake. It's a really simple recipe, simple ingredients that go into it. I love using it when I'm assembling desserts. So that's all I really have to say about Genoise sponge cake. There's not much else to say about it. It's a super simple recipe with simple ingredients, and it makes a great base to assemble and build other desserts into it, and it's an essential for French pastry kitchen. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Again, if you're new, I hope you subscribe. If you're coming back, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this video. Leave a comment, share this video on social media. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram if you want to see what I'm up to throughout the week. Otherwise, I do put out 2 new videos a week, so I will be seeing you real soon. Bye!
What?
I cracked my egg into the shell bowl.
It's okay.
And from there, you can fill it with jam, you can fill it with whipped cream, with pastry cream, with buttery cream.